because I'm like a one-man show. I do everything myself. I do my own show. I do my own editing. I can only rely on myself, and I've always been told that you're like that too, or at least you started off that way.
Well, that was me a long time ago. So we can afford to pay people to do some other things.
Really?
So I don't have to do everything.
Yeah, but you got to. I think that's a good ethic to have, though. I mean, you can't, to get started. And eventually you get more successful, and you can have people do that stuff. But you still know.
I couldn't wait around for somebody else. So it needed to get done. I had to do it. If I couldn't have to do it, if no one else was going to do it or wanted to do it.
So what do you think it is about bank robberies and cops and robber stories that fascinates everybody? Because I know, never stole maybe I stole something in my life, but you walk into a bank and you just automatically think of ways that you could I could just walk out with this money or something like that. I mean, do you think that's what it is about stories like that? Or?
I think it is. I think that not that people can do it like you just stated, but is it possible to get away with the perfect crime?
Yeah. And that's great too, because we have seen so many different bank robbery stories, and we think we've seen it all, but this movie just keeps, even if you think you know what's going on, you don't know what's going on. Is that what was intriguing about it? Was it
very much about the script, and that's what that's something that we had to be very careful that we not mess up. And shooting the film, we had to keep that element intact.
Now, was it always told in the original as in flashbacks? Was it always meant to be that way?
Well, it's not really flashbacks. What we did, though, we intercut
that's right.
the interrogation scenes throughout the body of the film. So, but it still is a straight narrative.
Yeah, because that was one of the elements of it is when you're watching the movie, you see that certain things happen in the movie. You think you know the answer to, but you're still trying to explain it. So the story's being told within the story. I thought was really good.
Right.
And what about your decision? You always film 2 cameras at once?
Always.
How do people react to that? I mean, the
actors love it.
Really?
Love it.
Why is that?
Because they don't have to give any lines off screen. And moves faster. The actors love it.
Okay. And that's is people, you have to work with the same crew all the time, that they're able to, I imagine that could be like almost a nightmare at times for.
Well, I work with, the DPs I work with know that going in, so they make the sacrifices to their lighting, and sometimes for the betterment of the film, and specifically the performance of the actors.
Yeah. Are you one of the few people that can pick up the phone and call Denzel and say, I got something, I want you to do it, and he'll do it?
Well, I'm not the only one, but I mean, Denzel, I'm not the only one who works with Denzel. He's a huge star, and he's also a great talent.
Yeah, but you should have a little bit of power there with Denzel, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't use the word power. We have a friendship.
Yeah.
This is the 4th time we worked together.
Now, this is a different type of movie for you, but we see Spike elements in there. I mean, we've got the dolly shot coming in there, but I want to ask you about the video game violence shot, which I got the biggest kick out of. Was that you? Did you put that in there?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah? Do you have any, do you like to put little elements of yourself in a film, especially in a Spike movie?
Well, I mean, that's what makes it interesting, because as you said before, I did not write this script, so I gotta find, little things I can put in that doesn't detract from the story.
And I love the bleached out shots.
Of the interrogation scenes.
Yeah, very nicely done. Thank you so much.
Thank you.